How's it going, everyone? Javiti here with a slight tutorial on Boundless's new feature, or mechanic at least. Now there are atmospheric effects. These have been alluded to and talked about in the past quite a bit. In fact, it's been in the skill tree for quite some time, if I can remember what button to press here. But yeah, now under exploration, or these have always been here, well, for a long time anyway, there are these different types of protections. There's 3 in total for protection against 6 effects. So each one of these covers 2 elements, and these elements are also tied to the gems. So this first one right here is Blast and Burn, which is Diamond and Ruby. Over here we have Shock and Chill, which is Topaz and Sapphire. And then we have Corrosion and Toxin, which is Amethyst and Emerald. So if you're going to a corrosion world, you will need this Caustic Protection. And yeah, here is the corrosion world. It's all purple, hence it has amethyst. And yeah, this is what it looks like if you go here without any kind of protection. It's quite unplayable. The level 4 worlds, which are not elemental, are also hazardous, and you simply have to take one of the 3. Sadly, they do not all combine. It seems to just go off of whichever one is the highest rank. And yeah, if you don't have protection, you essentially drown, for lack of a better term. But there's essentially, you know, the atmosphere is hostile, but I guess you can kind of hold your breath. So this breath meter will tick down. Returning to the sanctum, as you can see, does not refill this bar. And if it ticks down, you get a debuff just like drowning, except it does elemental damage over time. And depending on how much vitality you have, it will take you out very fast. So jumping out here, I have no protection for this planet. It's ticking down. I really can't do anything here, period, because, you know, I just can't see what the heck's going on. If I come over here to Lambos, and you can see my breath bar recharges back up, and my resistance, or at least the breath bar for over here, refreshes. So can't return to Sanctum to get a breath of air, but you can go to another planet and it fills back up. So let's see just how much of an effect 1 point will have. Let's see here. So yeah, here's the corrosion, firm selection. Now when I come over here, I should get a little buff. Ah, there we go. Well, maybe, working on it. Yeah. So now I have this buff right here. You see it's rank 1 because I only have 1 skill point into the buff. And now I can see what the heck is going on. Now when this buff ticks all the way down, you will then get the breath meter that ticks down, and then you will start taking damage. So it's good to keep an eye on this buff to gauge how much time you have. Once the buff does go away, your breath bar lasts a decent amount of time, so you could do an emergency warp back to the portal hub. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, and before I forget, for elemental worlds, 3 points last about an hour and change. It lasts for about 2 of my food buffs plus a little bit of travel time. 4 points, you can just about spend the entire day, or at least as long as you want to spend one single play session. Might be 4 to 5 hours, not really sure. 5, ooh, that's gonna be even longer. Less than 3, I'm not really sure. 2 seems to last maybe 30 minutes. These are all just very loose kind of feel. And yeah, just a single point's probably not going to last you any time at all. So just to kind of give you a rough idea, theoretically each point gives you even more time on a level 4 planet, but I just haven't gotten around to testing that. So anyway, I should give you a rough idea of what you need to go find gems and other things. So that's pretty much the atmospheric effects in a nutshell. It's a pretty interesting mechanic and caught me completely off guard the first time I warped to a level 4 world, and I'm just standing there like, why am I drowning on dry land? And a good thing to know is that once you go to a planet and you realize you need this, it's a little bit too late. You can't buy a point to give yourself extra time. You have to return to another planet and let it recharge, as you can see right here. And there we go. At least looks like it's full. It might not be completely full, but looks pretty good. And this seems to be working even better than it has been, so maybe they have fixed it after all. That would be pretty awesome. So certainly what I'd recommend doing is coming along the Portal Seeker network, save a location for each of the hubs, and then you'd be able to warp back to safety and let your buff recharge relatively easily. You could always save the location you left off at to easily return to the spot you were exploring. Since warps only cost 100 coins if you're warping to the same planet, that's a pretty cheap and economical way to get around quickly. But anyway, this was Javita. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more like this, and if there's anything you didn't like, please let me know down below. Also, if you like my channel, want to get cool perks, check out my Patreon page. Till next time, peace.